Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday, new week. Um, well, it's been a new week already since a couple of days ago, but new month, guys. We just got back from a long weekend, so let's get to it. Forex factory, right? First things first, always check your fundamentals, guys. There's no need to rush your trading, right? So why is it important? Well, at least we can stay up to date with the volatility level. Making sure that the volume is there, making sure that we're looking for the right trades, right? So apparently today there's not a lot of news. We've got at 2 p.m. loan officer survey. So that's probably regarding loans, right? Mortgages, all that. And I don't think that'll bring much impact into the markets. And then we've got at 11 a.m. FOMC member Cook is speaking. Let me see what he's speaking regarding. All right, Federal Reserve, um, financial stability at an event hosted at Duke University. That would be interesting. Let me turn the AC on real quick. How was everybody's weekend? Hope you guys had a good weekend. Let me go here. What you guys do this weekend? Ah, all right. So what else? Let's see. Second, second resource. Wow. Okay, stocks are performing pretty good today so far. We have currently Dow up 0.66%, Nasdaq currently up 1.38%, and S&P 500 almost up 1%. So let's see if we'll take a look at the technicals and see how these indices ended or closed the previous week, last week. So, and investing.com. There probably won't be a lot of volume this morning, so well, no, thank you. And let's go check out our indices. Yep, and we've got it correlating. This is what investing.com, it's pretty much similar to Finviz, but I only like to use it just because if you see these top three right here, Dow, S&P, and Nasdaq, well, if this data right here, right, this percent is the same as the one that we have on Finviz, and I know it's correlating with one another, right, and I know my information is correct. It's just to verify, that's all it is. And you can also use investing.com sort of as another form of like Forex Factory, where you can see a whole bunch of fundamentals and all that. All right. So now let's go to the technicals. What's the DXY up to? Well, DXY, we have it on currently on like this rangy area, right? Let's go to the 1 hour. I just saw. So we've got this 4 hour range, right? Let's go more to the left. See what else we've got at this level where we've sort of set this level of resistance. Let's move this right around here. Currently trading at 105, underneath 105. Now, guys, I've been stating this for quite some time already, right? DXY at underneath 105, we should see this downtrend continuation, right? Now, we're finally starting to break market structure to the downside. Now, we keep another thing in mind, right? Let's go to the daily time frame. We're starting to see this impulsive move to the downside, right? We're starting to see bearish engulfing candles off the daily time frame. We had this range over here from 106 500 to 105 500, and we're finally starting to break out of it. We're starting to see candle closures close underneath this range over here, huge range. And so it is a good sign for pairs against the US dollar, right? On to see these pairs against the US dollar outperform the US dollar. So finally, if we'll take a look at gold right now. Gold, as you notice, we're starting to trade gold near those 1980 levels, 1990 levels, near 2000 levels. So we could start longing gold again, right? Without having to worry gold hitting those daily lows that we were trading near, right? Like 1800s and 1900s. All right. What else we've got here? What else we've got here? Let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. Let me see if we've got any trend lines. Well, we got this trend line right over here, right? That could possibly be valid. What I want to see first. Let me use these real quick. Short little range. All right. Now this trend line could possibly be valid, right? We got this first touch right over here. We've got our second touch and we've got our third touch, right? So I want to see DXY either retest this level right here and then reject it to continue to the downside. That's what I want to see. Or if we're gonna retest this minor level resistance to then break out of this trend line. So I will be paying attention closer to this area. This area we should be seeing some type of movement if this trend line is actually valid, right? Let me remove this. What else we've got here? Well, we've got this 4-hour range at the moment. If we can continue to see candle closures underneath this range, then we could see ourselves play out pretty well, right? Always waiting for candle closures. Make sure you're waiting for breakouts, or make sure you're waiting for those confluences, rejections, right? So whatever type of confluence you guys like to look at, make sure you guys are waiting for them. Don't get impatient. Stay patient, guys. That's how you win your trades. Patience pays. Now, what else we've got here? Well, let's go down to the 4-hour candle closure closes in 1 hour and 52 minutes. Let's go down to the 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame, we can see this range over here. Now if we have our first range over here, right? This would be like our no trade range. Then we have our second range being formed over here at the bottom. So let's put over here another minor level of support. So what I want to see DXY do, I want to see if it's going to continue to trade underneath this range, right? Underneath our no trade range, sort of in the second range. And I want to see if we're going to start to see candle closures underneath the current range. If we see candle closures underneath the current range, then we could continue this downtrend. I want to see also a breakout candle like this one over here, over here on this downside. If we see that breakout candle with a strong candle closure to the downside, we could see our sell-off continue to sell off, or DXY continue to sell off over here for the next couple days, or at least for today. So what else we've got? What else we've got? What else? Let's go down to the 30-minute, 15-minute range is also valid off those time frames. And there's not a lot of volume. That's another thing that I'm seeing. Look at the size of these candles. They're not big candles, you know, so not too much volume. Definitely we'll be waiting to see later in the day if volume starts to kick in. And if there's no volume in this session, then maybe it's a no trade day. But it's a little too early to consider it a no trade day. So guys, also remember there's Mondays. I don't think Mondays and Fridays, I would say they're probably one of the worst days to trade. A lot of people think that they're the best days to trade. But I wouldn't really say that's the case, just for the simple fact that Monday you got the markets opening up, Friday you got markets closing. Monday people are getting ready for the markets. They're coming back from weekend. There's been spent. Some people spend money, so they don't really have much money to invest on Mondays. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are probably the best days to invest, right? That's where the most of the volume is. Um, you're coming from um, previous week, volatility is already determined, prices already sort of determined, playing out. Then you've got Wednesday, middle of the week, right? Typically, that's when we start to see the best volume. And then Friday, you got sell off. Friday, people are getting ready for the weekend. People are closing their positions, staying cash, just so that they can get prepared for the next weekend or use their money for whatever they need to use it, right? So, um, Mondays, I've been starting to embrace Mondays as like no trade days for the past couple of weeks. Just also taking a look at my signals and my trades. I haven't really been taking much trades on Mondays, but anyways, I'm open to trading on Monday, right? But right now, there's no volume, there's no news today, so we'll definitely stay patient. Make sure we're waiting for those right moments. I thought there was a little trend line here off this 15-minute time frame. Now let's go take a look at gold. What's gold been doing? Yesterday I was able to catch gold buys. I was able to catch 30 pips. We got it at 1989.5 for Asian session. So I'm coming off a win. So I'm feeling a little hot with the markets. 30 pip little banger. Not too bad, not too shabby. So let's see if we can capitalize off buys again today, right? Gold in general, overall, we've been sort of ranging in a way, right? Let's go take a look at the daily time frame so I can show you this. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. Let's remove all our minor levels of support and resistance, so we can have a neater presentation of our charts. All right, so let's go to the daily time frame. Coming from October 6th, right? We have this lower low that we've created, right? And we've been respecting that. Well, if we can see this trend line, right, why I place it. There's numerous reasons why I place it. At first, this trend line came from over here. We broke out of the trend line, then we started to range near that level. We don't really, we break out, we retest, right? As you can see, breakout happened over here near October 30th. We retested, and now we're just trading near this level, right? Now, had me curious a couple days ago. I recently moved this trend line over here, right, to see if we respect this level, right? Is this valid, or is this the trend line? Well, typically, what do I want to see out of trend lines when I set trend lines? When I set my trend lines, I either want to see a breakout. Obviously, after a breakout, you either have a retest or you have the impulsive movement continue, right? Well, in this case, I don't really like to see ranges, right, happen, or consolidation happen after breakouts. Now, it's okay. I'm not saying that a trend line is not valid because there's consolidation after a breakout. What I'm saying is that price is either not ready for that, breakout movement, or your trend line is just not valid, right? Because if price breaks out of this trend line, let's say we have it over here. If we see price start to break out of this trend line and then we continue to uptrend, well, then the trend line, we move it over to where it seems more valid than what it was before, right? Like over here. Over here we had a trend line coming off the daily time frame. We have multiple touches, right? As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the fifth touch, we decided to break out of this trend line, resistance level of trend line. We pretty much broke out of the next level of resistance, and then we've just been uptrending ever since, right? Where's our retest? Well, our retest was over here. Broke out, price decides to consolidate, right? Break and retest, and then we see another breakout after the retest. What happens after the breakout? Well, price retest, breakout, retest, right? So that's what I want to see in trend lines. That's what makes me feel more comfortable with my trend lines, and that's what makes me believe my trend line is valid, right? Also, rejections, clear signs of validation, right? Well, over here, what do we have? Let's see how many trend line. Let's see how many rejections we have, or touches, right? We got our first touch over here, our second touch over here. It seems to be like a valid second touch. And then we've got our third touch currently happening at the moment, right? So now that we've set this trend line, let's remove our. It's a new week. I'm gonna remove my support and resistance off the higher time frames. And now we're gonna look for our levels of support and resistance. Well, where are we currently at? We're currently trading at 1985, right? With gold, I believe gold, the best areas for gold with the most volume are those quarter point levels, right? So 1925, 1950, 1975, 2000, 1825, 1850, 1875, 1900, and then 2000 to 25, 2050 and 2075, right? Those quarter point levels. Let's take a look at those levels, right? Well, we've got 1975 right around here. This is around this 1975 area. I know it's big. It's in between right here. Where is it? 1975. Well, if we take a look at 1975, it is a level where price consolidates and we start to see a lot of choppiness, right? So that is a sign to me of indecision where price isn't yet ready to go up or down. We're just consolidated while we're uptrending, right? So that's another thing. Coming off this daily time frame, we start to see also a lot of choppiness near this area, right? So, all right, now let's look for our levels of support and resistance. Let's see. Let's go over here. 1935, we could hit. It is also near this breakout level where we had retest, right? So we do have a lot of reaction near this level and rejection, and we do see price consolidate near that level. So 1935 will be my level of support, and let's go mark our level of resistance. Well, level of resistance where we're currently trading at, right? 2011, and guys, we'll adjust these levels as we zoom in to a shorter time frames, right? But I just wanted to get my overall levels, right? Because right now price is at 1986, as you could see, but in a couple of hours we could see 2000s, or we could see 1950s, right? So I want to make sure that I have my higher time frames marked up nice and neat. Let's see. Let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. Let's go back to the daily actually. Off this daily, also we're starting to trade near our daily highs as well, right? Where are our daily highs? Well, our daily highs are right around here, right? Look at this. We have a lot of volume around this level, right? Where we touch this 2075 level, 2075, going back to the quarter point theory, right? 2000. Well, over here we have our high at 2077. Over here 2071, and over here we have it at 2066. So it is near that 2075 level, right? Lots of it's an important level. We have massive rejection. Every time we came and tapped that level, what happens? Price impulsively sold off. You just see massive sell-off. We're finally recuperating from the previous massive sell-off that we had, but this time price didn't really sell off much how it normally does, right? So we could expect price to start breaking out of these levels soon, right? Well, that is one level of resistance off the higher time frame that we do have over here. So we could, let's see if we get candle closures underneath these levels of resistance, what it seems to be now, and if we can convert them to levels of support. Now, where else? Let's see. 1891. Let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. We've already set 3 levels of support and resistance. Now I want to start zooming in and seeing off the 4-hour time frame, right? So, well, we've got a lot of choppiness. So I want to make sure that my levels are clean. How do I do this? Well, I come over here, and wherever I believe my level of support or resistance is valid, I just look to the left to see if it correlates, right? 1991 seems like a good level, right? Why? Well, very simple. Let me get my arrow. We have this level where price we see a lot of reaction in this level, right? And remember, the reactions that you're looking for are either rejections or breakout. Well, we see rejection over here, we see breakout, rejection, rejections, and reaction. In this case, it's a rejection, right? Price was not ready to continue with this breakout. We came back, closed underneath, and we continue to trade underneath this level. Now, is it valid? Let's look to the left. What else do we've got this at the left? Well, we got reaction near this level as well. We have an area where price, if we zoom in over here, right? Price retests this level after breaking out and rejects it. What else? Breakout over here, rejections. So it is a valid level for me as well. So we'll leave that there. Let's go back to where price is currently at, and this is 1990. This trend line, I do believe that we're probably going to break out of this trend line. This trend line, I've already moved it several times, so I'm not going to keep moving it, you know. Eventually it's going to get to a point where this trend line is just, price is going to show me how that this trend line is invalid. Well, it's just clearly going to break out, and then the retest will probably indicate a second confirmation that the trend line was not valid. I'm huge on trend line trades, guys. Trend lines, I probably, out of 10 trades, I probably use on 7 trades trend lines. So that's how big I am with trend lines. That's why I'm always constantly trying to observe my trend lines, trying to make sure that they're valid, moving them around, putting multiple trend lines off multiple time frames. I'm huge on them. So all right, what else we've got? For our, let's see, we'll leave this there. Let's see what type of reaction we get. But minor level trend line. Let's see. We've got over here 1975. I do like this daily level of resistance does seem valid. We'll take a look at it at the left as well. Trying to look for a level of support now at this time, right? Let's see. This does seem like a nice valid level. $19.78. Now let's go take a look to the left. Why this level? Why this area? Well, we have a lot of reaction at this level as well, right? Rejection, candle, the price of this body, the price on this on gold over here closed right at this level, of support. Rejection, breakout, rejections, a bunch of rejections, and we also start to see price came, rejected, and closed right underneath it. So it does seem like a valid level. So, hey, how do we check if it's valid or not? Let's look to the left, right? It's real simple, guys. We do see some reaction near this level as well, so I'll be leaving it over here. Seems pretty valid. Now, now that I've got my levels of support and resistance off the daily time frame, 4-hour time frame. Remember, higher time frames I like to use my thick horizontal lines, right? Going from pretty much going all across my platform, my trading view platform. Minor level of support and resistance, pretty much when I start to look off the short time frames. What do I consider a short time frame? 2 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute. Those are my shorter time frames. That is also how I plan my trades. I use that to plan my trades. Really simple. Get in points, entry points, exit points, skate in points, points, target profit points, stop loss, right? That's, you always want to plan your trade. Your trade, people think that your trade, by planning your trade, you just, put support and resistance. You look at where you want to capitalize your profits and where you're waiting again. Yeah, pretty much, but there's more. It's more to it than that, right? The more you plan your trade, the more scenarios you can think of for your trade, right? The more prepared you'll be, right? If you notice how I trade, before I started analyzing my levels of support and resistance, I had a whole bunch of red lines that looked probably gibberish to you. But what were those red lines? Minor levels of support and resistance. Those were areas where I was in a trade last night. I told you guys, Asian session, I took a trade. Those minor levels of support and resistance, right? Those horizontal rays were lines where I was willing to, get in, where I was willing to secure profits at my break even, right? TP1, I always put stops to break even. TP2 is where I start to capitalize profits. TP3 is where I'm, possibly looking for a scale in if there's an impulsive movement, or possibly even looking to get in sales, right? I'm willing to ditch my buys to get in sales, but I look for those. I'm constantly planning those trades, right? That is how I plan my trades. Stop loss. Well, same thing. If price hits this minor level of support, well, then that's my stop loss. I'm willing to get out. If there's another minor level of support underneath that minor level of stop loss, first level of minor level of support, then that's another area where I'm willing to get in, possibly sells, right? So constantly planning. Also, there's also levels. I use those levels to see where there's reactions, right, off the higher time frames. Are you guys in any trades at the moment? What up, Emmett? Give us a trade. We're ready to rock. Sheesh. Looking for trades. So that's actually what I'm doing right now. Constantly, I'm right now looking for trades. So give me. Let's see if I can cook something up. Right now I just have this trend line set. I'm testing this trend line out. But I'm getting ready for buys or sells. Pretty much, I'm open to both. Never having a bias. But yeah, yo, Emmett, I was actually going over your range. You were the one who put me onto those range ones and range twos. So thank you for that, sir. Constantly think of you whenever I'm looking for those range ones and range twos. I don't know if you still use those, but you made my ranges so much clearer, like, because I used to not trade ranges, but then I was like, wait a minute, you could possibly still capitalize off ranges if you have your ranges set correctly. Well, how you been, Emmett? Miss you too, brother. Hope you're doing good, sir. Well, I know you're doing good. You're always doing good. So, let's go down to the 1 hour time frame now. Let's see. So this, now off the 1 hour time frame, I stopped using my horizontal lines, right? Now this is when I start to use horizontal rays. This is when I start looking for trades, right? Let's see. I don't see much volume in the markets yet, so I will be patient. But I am open for a trade. We don't have news 8:30. We have market opening in 1 hour, so we could start to see volume kick in. So, but yeah, prices has already been ranging near this level at in between 1975 and 1990. Let's see if we can see something soon. Now this trend line that I did set here was inspired off the 4 hour time frame, and it does seem to be valid off the 1 hour time frame, so we could possibly be leaving it. Now another thing that I'm looking for is I want to see what type of reaction I'm gonna get near this level over here, right? we have a higher time frame trend line coming, crossing with the minor time frame trend line. So I want to see what type of reaction I get here to possibly take the buys to the upside, or if we start to see breakout while respecting this time frame over here, we could take the sells and ride the sells if we break out of this level right over here. 1982, so sells below 1982, that sells below 1983, possibly capitalize 30 pips, 40 pips, and if we do see candle closures underneath this high time frame level of support, then we could possibly see a nice impulsive sell-off. If in this case, let's see, we also have this 1985 level, right? Let's see how price, 20 pip range, is it? 20 pip range. So let's see what price decides to do. Hopefully we can get a nice candle closure over here. Let's look more to the left. Let's look more to the left. What do we have at this left? Well, it is a valid range over here, coming from what day is this? What is this? October 25. So since October 25, we've been just price has been trading near this level. So let's see. Now, would I take the sells now? I don't know. It's a little risky for me, just because. Well, let's see. What is this? 1987. If I take the sells now, I would have to put a 20 pip stop loss. So it would look something like this. But what I don't want to go. I'm not that, I always try to look for at least a 1 to 2, right? I used to be that 1 to 1, constantly looking for the 1 to 1, but I'm not really trying to scalp. But this is looking pretty valid, right? Now, what am I looking for? I'd have to go down to shorter time frames. I haven't analyzed the 30-minute or the 15-minute. I'm still in the 1 hour time frame, right? This is when I'm starting at 1 hour time frame. I'm just starting to look for possible trade setups, right? Being patient. 28 minutes left for the 1 hour candle closure. And off the 4 hour candle closure, we still gotta wait for the 4 hour, and now we're in 25 minutes. Damn, did I miss my? Oh no, the 4 hour candle closes at 9. Always, yeah. I confuse it a little bit. So let's see. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. Well, we're starting to see. We saw a bearish engulfing candle. We're starting to see continuation to down, so this trade possibly might play out the way I want it to play out. What I don't want to see is wait for TP1, right? Go for the 1 to 1 at least, 20 pips stop loss, 20 pip take profit. But I don't want to see price reject this level right here, this trend line, this high time frame trend line. But let's see how it plays out. Let's go down to 15-minute time frame. Let's see when we get a candle closure. 12 minutes. Let's wait. I'm gonna wait 12 minutes, guys. See how this trade plays out. We have no top wick off this 15-minute candle, so I want to see it create a wick, top wick first, and then possibly, or I might just miss this trade. But I'm okay with missing the trade, guys. Patience pays. Another reason why I want to see a candle closure, because if we have here a 15-minute, if you look at the 15-minute time frame, right, we have this range over here that we've created. Let me go over here. Let me do, whoa, wrong one. We have this range that we've created, right? Is price gonna trade back into this range, or are we gonna reject this range, right, to trade back over here? That's what I'm looking to see. What's the best confirmation you can get if you're unsure? Candle closures. It's real simple. You get a candle closure, then we'll see price. Damn, this trade's gonna go without me. No way. But it happens, guys. It's part of the game. Let's see if it hits TPs or if it rejects. little 1-to-1. I'm gonna put it here, not in this trade. I don't want anybody to get confused thinking I'm in this trade. Not in trade idea. There we go. The ones I hate the most, just like me. Tell me what that means. What else do we got? Let's take a look at Nasdaq. We're taking a look at gold. While gold's playing out, I'm gonna go analyze my other pairs. For those of you who don't know, I trade Nasdaq, I trade gold. That's pretty much what I trade. Maybe sometimes on rare occasions I'll trade US 30, but I'm just more of a gold trader. See, good thing we're patient. You know, I would have been in this trade. I would have gotten excited for no reason. Seems like 15-minute time frame is gonna flip and create that top wick. This is why patience pays, guys. I'm not, trade idea looks nice, looks sweet, but I'm not gonna get in it just to get in it as well. I'm gonna wait for my candle closures. I'm gonna wait for my confirmations. Right now, price is telling me that we're testing this range over here, this bottom range, but price isn't yet ready to trade back into this range, right? When do I get that confirmation that price is ready to trade back into this range? Well, real simple. Whenever we see candle closures, whenever we see a new candle open up and continue to trade in that range, that is when I see that the trade is valid, right? Or that range is valid. But right now we're just rejecting this range. Am I gonna take this? And I'm not gonna just because we get this rejection, I'm not just gonna get into buys. Okay, we rejected, now I'm gonna get into buys. No. Let's see what happens in the next 8 minutes. I'm gonna wait 8 minutes before I go to Nasdaq. I'm also trying to I was on a little curse. I don't know what happened to me. I had like some voodoo in me. I was on a 10 trade losing streak. Let's take a look at the Discord real quick. Where is it? Where's my Discord at? Peep the Discord. I was on a losing streak. Let's count how many losing streaks we were on, how many losses we were in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 trade losing streak. Yesterday, finally, we broke the curse. We finally got our first win after 10 trades. I don't know. It was a very exciting moment for me because I had never been on a 10 trade losing streak. So, but hey, there's always a first time for everything, right? And it's how you handle yourself whenever you're on a losing streak. So it's part of the game, guys. There's winning streaks, there's losing streaks. Obviously, maybe some people don't experience losing streaks. Good for them. Every trader is different, but at least I'm glad that I was able to witness it because now I know how to handle myself. I know how to prepare myself, and I know how to avoid that next time. I know yesterday I was trading different than what I was normally trading. I traded based off my plan. I went back to I revised my plan. I saw what I was doing wrong. And, majority of the times that I'm in a trade, I don't really put stops to break even. I used to do it a lot more often. I stopped doing it. I got confident with my trading. And I was letting my trades hit my stop loss, So yesterday, I was in profit for a good amount of time. I put my stops to break even. I was okay with, not losing or winning anything. Ended up winning my trade, so played it out perfect. Probably not perfect, but played it out to the T the way that I wanted to play it out. The way that I normally trade. Alright, 5 minutes. We're not seeing anything here, so I'm going to go to Nasdaq. Let's look for trades off Nasdaq now. Nasdaq, there's not a lot of volume on Nasdaq. So possibly because this market isn't open yet. It is Monday. Remember, guys, we were talking. Monday, not a lot of volume Mondays. We just see a little bit of choppers. Now I'm seeing something here, something interesting. Let's go to the daily time frame. We have this trend channel, right? we're trading near a level where, oof, this is too nice. I might actually have to capitalize off of this today. Let's copy, paste. And the reason why I'm doing this, guys, is because, so anybody new here, anybody just watching, right? If you can, the neater your chart looks, the less confused you'll be, and the more confident you'll be with your setups or your trades, right? 1, 2, whoa, delete, paste. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches is what we got off this trend channel, right? We're trading near resistance of the trend line resistance, right? Let's adjust that a little bit. So this is definitely a level where I'm willing to sell NASDAQ, right? Especially when we're breaking previous lows, right? Where do we break previous lows? Right over here. Retested. Now we could see impulsive movement to the downside. Now what I want to see, how big of is, how much pips is it from? Almost 900 pips. So there's two ways we can trade this, right? A couple ways we can trade this. We can wait for this daily candle to flip, because if we notice off the shorter time frames, we're going to see consolidation there. We're going to see some type of range. Let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. We'll put that there for now. How big is it? 650 pips. All right. Now this level right here, right, 15,090 or 15,100 if we round it to a whole number. We have a lot of reaction near this level as well. Valid level, price is just consolidated right now. Would I take the buys near this level? If we see breakout, it's kind of risky. We'd have to put a 500 pip, almost a 650 pip stop loss, right? Let's see how this trade would look. If I were to take the breakout, right? I believe this would be a valid stop loss. Why? Because if I put my stop loss right here, right, it's in the middle of this range. Price could just test that range. And in reality, stop loss at the middle of the range, which should be 400 pips off on NASDAQ, isn't too bad of a stop loss. But the problem that I see with this is, if it hits the middle of the range, it has higher probabilities that it's going to hit the bottom of the range, right? So therefore, I believe that my stop loss would be more valid at the bottom of the range. Now, what's the problem with this? I don't think it's a valid stop loss because it's too big of a stop loss. 775 pips. There's no way I want to hold 775 pips in drawdown unless I lower my leverage, right? I lower my lot size. Then I'd be willing to stay in this trade. But I'm not gonna be in this trade. I'm not gonna win much off this trade. I'd rather risk less and make more. Where do I see the higher probabilities of risking less and making more? Real simple, off the sells. Why? Because if we take a look at the bigger picture, right? Every time we broke out of the trend line, what happened? We saw rejection. So what are the probabilities that price decides to break out of this trend line? They're much slimmer than they are of rejecting and trading to the downside. There's higher probabilities that I'll win my trade off the sells, trading where we're currently trading at, right? So therefore, I don't think this trade setup is valid. I believe that this trade is more valid. I'd rather hold 750 pips. I'd rather hold 650 pips stop loss right, to the downside, because I can capitalize much more. I can trade it to the bottom of the trend line. We're talking about 9,100 pips, meaning that if I go in with one lot, for instance, right, I can actually hold this 650 pip stop loss with one lot versus, the buys. The buys would look like this. Just remember, breakout, whoa, let me do this. $650. The buys, I don't think that's a valid target area. I think my valid target area would be right around here. It'd be a 1-to-1 trade. Hell no, I'm not gonna do a 1-to-1 trade. Lower my lot sizes to win a 1-on-1? Nah, I'm good, chief. If you want to lower your lot sizes and make more, you'd have to swing it, or maybe not swing it, but you'd have to catch that impulsive movement, right? Let's see something right over here. Let's remove these guys. Let's remove this. Let's go to the 4-hour. All right, now that I've got this, I'm gonna start removing this. I just wanted to show you guys. I don't need it. For me, it's pretty bad. So now I'm winning the set. Oh, this is what I want to take a look at. From over here, we have October 12th. So it's about a 10-day move. 10-day move. Now here's where you could hold your trades, right? You put one lot, hold it for 10 days, you swing it. Now that's a nice trade. Talking about, this is a 1-to, oh damn it, come on. Gotta zoom in. A 1-to-14 trade. So that is sweet. Versus a 1-on-1 trade. 650 pip stop loss, but you have a 14-on-1 trade. I think this is definitely a trade that's worth calling. Probably gonna be my first swing trade of the month of November. All right, let's see what else we've got. Let's go down a 4-hour time frame. Well, let's see if we can. We'll possibly respect this range. Now, if anything, we'll possibly see price test in between 15,150 to 15,200 level, but I don't see us trading above 15,250. So it's 650 pips. Price does move also with about 200 pips at a time with Nasdaq. So it is pretty reasonable to wait 15-30 minutes and then get in this trade. I will be calling sells below this level, 15,100. Sells below 15,000. If I see that, I'm actually gonna put an alert. Sells below. And buys, I like buys above 15,250 level. I'm not gonna go for the 101. I mean, we could scalp it. We'll We'll put it here, buys above. But I'm waiting for the sells. I want the sells to play out here. Let's put an alert. I barely even use alerts. I started using alerts more recently. Crossing 15,090. 15,090. Crossing down. Only once. Alert name. Sells below. Boom. Alert. Alright. Now that I've got that, we'll possibly won't see much volume in yet. Price is just, consolidated at this level. So now that it's got that taken care of, let's go back to gold. Let's see what gold is up to. Gold. All right. 15-minute time frame. All right, now I'm starting to see something else, right? Good thing I'm not in the sells yet. What am I seeing? Well, I'm seeing that it's respecting right now my high time frame trend line that we've got, right? Remember this trend line that we were talking about earlier in the stream? Well, it seems like price is respecting it now. So is this an area where price is going to reject this trend line and then continue to the upside? Well, if it is, I'm definitely willing to take those buys, right? Let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. Price is sort of in a range at the moment. 1-hour time frame. $15-minute time frame. If we can get price to reject this level again, then I might just have to execute off these buys and put a nice 15. Let's see, from 1983.7 to 1982, we could nice little 15 pip stop loss, 20 pip stop loss. But we could possibly kept our 1 or 2, right? Instead of our 101. Let me remove this actually. So this is how our trade will look like. If we can get in down below. So definitely we'll be waiting for that 15 pip stop loss, 40 pip take profit. Now that's a trade that I'm willing to take, right? What would we have to wait? The only thing that could stop our trade from hitting take profit, well, this resistance trend line. This resistance trend line could stop it, and this minor level resistance, but they're minor levels, right? This minor level trend line came off the 1-hour time frame, I believe. Yeah. So let's go back over here. Let's see how the trade idea is looking though. Trade idea is looking pretty nice. Saw a little trading into this range. Let's see, it's probably gonna hit TP. If it hits my TP, I am possibly gonna take the buys and just shoot, right? I don't see gold selling off this week. What else we've got this week? Not actually that I think about it. I haven't taken a look to see what type of news we've got. Tomorrow we've got Fed Chairman Powell speaking on Wednesday. Tomorrow we've got nothing, just FOMC member speaking. Unemployment claims on Thursday. Fed Chairman Powell speaks again on Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday he's speaking. And Friday we've got preliminary UOM consumer sentiment. Unemployment claims are probably the biggest event that we'll be taking a look at. Damn, the strategy is gonna play out though. Brozy, what up, Marlon? How you doing, fam? How's the TO3 family doing? What you been up to, brother? 17 pips. 17 pips and then it just rejects. There is a lot of reaction near this level as well, so let's see what price decides to do. So far, my trade idea is playing out so far, but more importantly, I'm getting closer to that area where I'm willing to buy, right? This is a level where I'm willing to get rid of. If I were in the sells, this would be an area where I'd be willing to get off of my sells and switch to my buys. What up, Kai? Got in this trade 25 minutes ago. Also, wait, you've been in sells since before this trade idea, or hopefully it plays out for you. Regardless, I want it to play out for you because I want to get in the buys down below at 1982. This is an area where I'm willing to buy. A 4-hour time frame. We can reject this level as well. We'd be rejecting this. If we reject this level, we'd be rejecting this trend line, and then we could see a nice push to the upside, right? So, yeah, sells. Fire, fire, fire. So I'm not in the sells with you, brother. This is just a trade idea for me, but I need the sells to play out first for my trade idea, for my buys to play out. So I'm rooting for you, brother. I'm rooting for you. Move this more to the left. Bingo. All right, let's go back to the 1-hour time frame. As long as, and we have a 1-hour candle closure in 3 minutes. Estaba pari el fin de semana.
Sí, vamos a ver cómo va a estar. Vamos a suspender una reunión porque hay que venir.
Pero me levanté 40 minutos después. A las 12:40 me levanté.
Afuera de eso.
A las 10. Ya, eso está confirmado, güey, ya.
Espera, termina su live.
No sé, a las 9 tengo una. De 9 a 10.
Después a las 11 vamos
A las 11 tengo libre. No sé si podría. Oye, yo no voy a poder el gym esta semana por el tatuaje.
por eso es que ir antes de
SMA currently crossing, but yeah, we'll probably play out extra confluence. I think I have my SMAs turned off. Yeah, I turned them off recently. My SMAs are ranging at the moment. But today's Monday. There's not a lot of there's first of all there's only one news. There's only loan surveys, which it is kind of important if you think about it, because if you know it has to do with loans, mortgages, and any type of loan, right? So if the government isn't loaning, if people aren't taking loans, right, then they're probably not investing or spending. So if interest rates are probably, well, it's also a good thing probably, right? Because interest rates could possibly get lowered to incentivize investing or loans for people to take loans out. But interest rates have only been going up, right? So a lot of people don't want to take these loans. Why would you want to take a loan when interest rates are going up? Um, Now you could with mortgages. In the on the other hand, if interest rates are going up, it is a good time to get in a mortgage, right? Or to buy a mortgage, right? Why? Because you could get equity when the interest rates go up, right? You buy now at a 5.5, right? Let's say you get approved at a 5.5, and then a year later interest rates are at a 6.5. Now you have equity, right? So then you can use the equity to your favor. But people think interest rates are gonna go down. I don't think interest rates are going down. All right. I think this is it, Kai. I think this is a candle that's gonna hit your TP. I think this is it. New 30-minute candle just opened up. 15-minute candle just opened up. Creates a top wick. Rejects this minor level of resistance, and hopefully this is a candle that takes you to TP. Let me know if you guys are in any other trades at the moment. Right now, I'm just waiting for trades to play out. Part of the game. Gotta wait. Let's check out Nasdaq. Nasdaq. Let's see where we're currently at. Want to see this. 225 pip stop loss. I wouldn't mind setting Nasdaq. I think that's where the trades could be at. Let me see something. First of all, let me look at the spreads. Nasdaq. Nasdaq 100. All right, 15, 133, 88, 133. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna sell Nasdaq. One 134.88. Talking about okay, not too shabby. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. See, this I like because it's 225. It'd be like a 225 pip 200 and almost 300 pips stop loss. That's typically what typically on Nasdaq my stop losses are 250 pips to 300 pips. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. What do we have this near this level? Just reactions near this level. All right, guys. I think I'm executing. It's gonna go like this. All right, guys. And then let's see this real quick. Almost a 1-to-2 trade. Now that I like. All right, guys. Taking this trade. My entry is, where is it? Right here. My entry is 15,134.38. Take in mind that spreads, right? When I wanted to get in, it was at 15,133, but whatever, not too bad. It's only like 80 pips. Let me adjust this. 15,134.38 is my exact entry. And just so you guys could see, not sure if you guys could see, but 15,138.8. I couldn't call this trade from my Discord. Already in sales. I'll just wait for the retest. Nice little 1-to-2 trade. This is a 2-to-1 trade. I like this. And I might actually move my stop loss even lower. See, 200 pips, that's reasonable. I'm just gonna need my stop loss there. 200 pips stop loss. Let's see how this trade plays out now. Alright guys, so we're currently in a trade. Nasdaq sells with 200 pip stop loss. It is about a 450 pip take profit. So let's see how it plays out. Let's see. With 200 pip stop loss, it is about a 450 pip take profit. So let's see how it. Let's see. Alright guys, so we're currently in a trade. Nasdaq sells with 200 pip stop loss. It is about a 450 pip take profit. So let's see how it. Let's see. Alright guys, so we're currently in a trade. Nasdaq sells with 200 pip stop loss. It is about a 450 pip take profit. So let's see how it. Let's see. Alright guys, so we're currently in a trade. Nasdaq sells with 200 pip stop loss. It is about a 450 pip take profit. So let's see how it. Let's see. Alright guys, so we're currently in. Alright. Esa Guantanamera. Hey yo, hermano. What up, Diablo? Brother, I couldn't take the trade on your account, my bro. ¿Cómo estás? But you're learning that Spanish. You're learning that Spanish. Boy sounding like Rico Suave with that Spanish. But yeah, I'm waiting for the retest. Hopefully I can get the retest. If I can get the retest, whoa. If I can get the, if I could possibly catch the retest for the account. So let's see. I wasn't even able to call a trade from it from Discord. Now I am peeping something here. Let's see how price decides to react near this level. We do have reaction near this level where we do reject. So we do see have huge wicks near this level as well. So it is possibly a level where we could possibly reject. So um, I will be I am managing my trade as we speak. So if we can break out of this level, it could be a nice level to possibly scale in. But the problem with the scaling level is that now your stop loss is 300 pips, not 200 pips. So take that into consideration. If you're in this trade with me, um, I'm not gonna scale in. I'm just gonna leave it. I'll possibly even move my stop. I'll possibly move my stop loss down. But let's see. We do have New York stock market opening up in the next 15 minutes as well. So let's see how the markets open up. Next in 19 minutes, we got markets opening up. How you been, Dion? Hope everything is good, sir. What a great morning so far. I woke up feeling great. Guys, tell me about how you wake up. Got a little stretching. I think I'm gonna get tatted today, guys. Well, I already made the appointment. Definitely, I'm retouching one tat. Um, but I think I'm getting a second tat. It'll be my second tattoo. I don't know. I was kind of bored. Should I stream it? Be dope. Telling you this level seems pretty good. It's a minor level, but yet strong minor level, right? Let's go to the left. It is also a level where we do see a lot of reaction. So what's gold up to? Let's see. DXY is just kind of rangy. So, oh, Kai, you're still winning this trade. Let's go. This minor level support is strong level. Come on, let's see a breakout. I want to see breakout already. Is this a double top that I'm seeing here? Should I stay or should I go? Let's put some music. Does seem like a double top though. If this double top plays out, we could see a nice. Well, it does look. It could be a double top. Why do I see double top? For the simple fact that of the higher time frames, right? This trend line. We respected it multiple times, right? So now, if we go to a shorter time frame, it, it could be a valid. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame, which is where I saw it. If we go to the 1 hour time frame, this double top could be valid because remember, double tops are key takeaways for reversals, right? So if we start to see a double top form in an area, or well, yeah, at an area where it's I wouldn't say area. If we see a double top start to get created near a trend line, right, and the trend line has been rejected multiple times, right, and it's seeming like it's in another area where price could reject the trend line to continue the trend to the downside, and we're trading at the top, chances are it's probably a double top. Now we just gotta wait for this double. In order for this double top to be a double top, we need it to be sort of like an M shape, right? Well, we've got our M to the downside. This is what the double top would look like. So let's see how it plays out. Let me put my alerts on silent. Alright, starting to see breakout of this minor level of support, transforming into resistance. So far looking pretty good. Let's see, we're $240 in profit, $250 in profit and floating. So let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out, guys. Damn, don't reject. Alright. See how this trade looks on the 15-minute. Right? We need that push. We need that push. Damn, I think my entry was pretty good. Pretty valid entry, which is like a little 15-minute breakout out of this little range that we had here. I'm even thinking about not even closing my trade when it hits my TP. I'm even thinking about just swinging this position all the way. Remember, guys, remember that swing we were talking about? This would be my second entry. With the lower lot size. But I'd be risking these profits over here. That's what I want to do. I want to risk these profits and get in on a second trade, so where if I do lose my trade, I'll put this one at break even, and then I'll just lose I'll lose minimal. I'll lose very little. I like this trade, guys. I like that high time frame trade. Currently, we're seeing an indecisive candle off the daily time frame. And we're seeing a 15-minute candle off, indecision candle off the 15-minute time frame as well. Stock market opening up in 10 minutes. Let me see when this is a 1-to-1. I am putting my stops to break even once it hits my 1-to-1, guys. All right. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. $300 in profit and floating. Baja Manta. Iba Domingo.
No.
Get this out of the way. Damn, are we seeing the same indecision candle again? Damn, bro. This trade's taking forever to hit TPs, man. I mean, I've been in this trade for how long? Like, what, 15 minutes? Feels like forever. I just want to put my stops to break even already. I bought it. telling you that that level where it's currently trading at is holding off pretty strong. Strong level. Strong level. Alright, we just need to continue this. I want to see a bearish engulfing candle. I don't want to see no dojis. I don't want to see, rejections. I want to see a bearish engulfing candle. Not even a bearish candle. I want to see a bearish engulfing, a strong bearish engulfing candle. That's what I want to see. So far we're on its way. We're on the way. 5 minutes left for the New York stock market to open up. See how the New York stock market opens up. Maybe with the New York stock market we get that push. Alright, let's go. That's what I want to see. So far it's playing out, guys. I want to see how the market opens up in the next 3 minutes. Let's see what type of volume we get. Alrighty, let's get it. Let me put some music on. Radio. Browse. See what type of music. Jeezy released an album. Let's hear it. Who is this guy? Jimmy Buffett. Hey, sounds pretty dope. We're gonna listen to that. Can't do it? I guess not. We'll leave it like that for them. Alright. Come on, man. I want to just put my stops to break even. That's all I want to do. Alright, New York stock market just opened up. Will we get that push? Telling you, those buys right here were pretty nice. Nice 15 pip stop loss, shorts with a 45 pip take profit. That's where the trade was on gold. Damn, bro, come on. I needed this New York push. Give me this New York push. And don't range near that level. I guess New York session doesn't want to give me that push. Alright guys, I'm not willing to lose this trade. I don't want to lose this trade. So I'm thinking of putting stops to break even. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do the break even. I don't want to lose. Alright guys, I put my stops to break even. Guys, if you guys are part of Discord, I'll keep you an update. I'll give you an update on what happened with this trade, whether I won it or lost it. So I hope you guys have a profitable day. I hope you guys won your trades. I hope you guys didn't lose much if you didn't win your trades. And guys, remember, it's Monday, it's the beginning of the week. Let's have a profitable week and let's kill it. Let's achieve our goals and let's set new goals. That being said, thank you guys for pulling up. Thank you for the likes. Thank you guys. For those that aren't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned with the vlog. I will be posting a vlog this week. So stay tuned, guys. Love you guys. And thank you guys for pulling up. Peace.